Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day. It is the day before the next FOMC meeting, so probably going to see a little bit of volatility coming into the end of this week here. We are almost guaranteed at this point to get an interest rate cut tomorrow by about 25 basis points. I've been seeing a lot of craziness out there saying we're going to get a 50 basis point cut from a lot of people who really have no understanding of what's going on in the market. A 50 basis point rate cut would be pretty crazy right now. Guys, the other thing too, we have a lot of not only epic moves or epic setups here, we've got a lot of epic moves that are starting to fire off and another couple of epic potential moves that are starting to fire off as well. So we have a lot to talk about today. I mean, just looking at this one, I mean, Bull is looking really awesome here again at about 980. Got some really interesting action going into... Oh, Robinhood's breaking again, too. Guys, we're starting to see some action here. Here we go. Lot of really awesome moves happening. IONQ looks phenomenal for some continuation here. I mean, I know a lot of you guys were able to get this one down at that 50.62 area. If you're able to break above yesterday's high right around 54.80, you could see another really solid move to the upside there. After that really solid trend shift, Newsmax, really awesome name right here. Looks phenomenal. I mean, Dave brought this to our attention here. Really perfect setup above that 8.60 area. Was a really solid spot. That was one that we were talking about on the private stream this morning. But guys, we have a lot to get into throughout today's stream. How do we do this again? It is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. And again, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you guys are. Turn on notifications so you're notified every time these streams, these videos do end up getting posted live. Let's see here. We have John joining the team today. Welcome. Yeah, guys, again, everybody, again, you guys use code December with the link pinned to the top of the live chat there. Everybody can get their first month for $1 a day to LTMP. We'll probably talk about that a little bit more later. PAAS, silver ripping over here too today, looking really good. We've got a lot to talk about today. So let's do a little bit of a roll call, start going through some things over here. Make sure, wow, a lot of slackers on the like button today. Oh boy, I see how it is. I see how it is, guys. All right, all right. I guess I'm just going to keep handing out the best trades in the market and nobody gets to see them. So, no more slacking. Again, costs you nothing to do it. And if you guys hit 200 likes on the stream, I'll start going through my literal absolute favorite setups with you guys going throughout the rest of this week here. If not, I'm just going to keep them for LTMP as usual. So, I'll give you guys a second to say hi. We'll do our little bit of a roll call here. Then there's Newsmax above 9. I like that. I like that, guys. Really Ooh, what's that? Ooh. Let's see. Really solid action here. So IONQ starting to get a little jumpy here. Little bit jumpy. SATL looking great too. Is it now? Yeah, that was another one. Oh yeah, there it goes. SATL, really good break off of this level here. 178 now at 183. Really good move there. All right, let's see who we have in the live chat here. We have Gerald, Eddie, Jerry, film reviews. We've got Romeo, Boomtown, Joshua, Michael, Jesse, Jay, Reaper, John. We've got Check, One of One, Yuki, Michael, Cody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, SATL looking really good. IONQ, again, here comes that break here, looking absolutely phenomenal. GSAT's looking decent. Again, you got that really nice initial break. You easily could see this thing set up again and then get some nice continuation. Newsmax, as of right now, looks absolutely phenomenal. Oh, there goes IONQ. There goes IONQ. All right. Let's see if this can get some continuation up here. What's the market doing? Anything good? Nah, just chopping around. Bull's looking good. You've got SATL you've got a lot of really good setups looking good, guys. So, again, we'll see. We'll see if these can continue. Yeah, but overall, very fun and solid week so far. We'll see what we can get going through Powell, and then we'll move on from there. So let's take a look at, let's see, what else do we want to talk about for right now? Yeah, do you guys have any questions about anything? You guys have any charts that you want me to go over? Let me know, and we'll start covering some stuff. But again, IONQ looks phenomenal. Newsmax, again, hopefully you guys that are in LTMP are paying attention, and those of you guys that are on the outside, I mean, the reason why I show you guys this stuff all the time is like, I want you guys to see what's like actually possible in the market if you actually start paying attention and doing things the right way. So many people out there are like thinking that because a lot of the time, what people will do is they will think that listening to a lot of the typical nonsense, in my opinion, nonsense, that you see across social media is actually moving them forward in the market, when in reality it's either keeping them at the same place or actually moving them back. It's like all these indicators, all this unusual options activity, all sorts of garbage that actually isn't giving them any meaningful edge. What you really need to understand if you want to have long-term success in the market is, what do stocks look like before they're about to make massive moves? That's it. That's what we do around here. That's why you're able to see just some of the most ridiculous return trades that I think the trading communities have literally ever seen. That's why Instagram banned me. That's why YouTube is giving me community guideline strikes. But it's crazy because all I do is I sit here and I'm like, well, here's the trade. It's probably going to do this. If it doesn't, okay, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless, because every single trade I hand out has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of % with options, or many multiples of your risk with shares. And then they play out. And then I sit here and I go, look, guys, look what happened. IONQ starting to move here. There we go. Again, above 55.29 is a very big area on IONQ there. Let's see if that can push through. That would be awesome. You're getting through that 50, or getting right to that 55 area there. Newsmax is still looking good. So let's see. SAT, that's still looking. Oh, what else was breaking there? KTOS, I think, was moving a little. Yeah, that's another one in the aerospace and defense sector. That looks good. Where's my XAR? I've held this thing for. Ooh, yep. Ooh, yep. Here comes IONQ. Here she comes. And I know it looks like magic a lot of the time too, guys. It's not. Like, the stuff that we do and the stuff that I show you is so incredibly simple. The hard part of the market, guys, is not nailing the big, absolutely insane trades that you guys see all the time. It's the hard part is actually having you guys listen and understand when I say, like, all right, it's time to take your foot off the gas and preserve capital. That's the difficult part. It's not, once you guys see it, you can't unsee it, like how simple this actually is. What's that? Oh, there's pins as well. Wow, a lot of really good setups firing today. So pins is another one that looks really good here. Above yesterday's high, that looks fun. Let's see, IONQ flashing around. Market leaking a little. Newsmax looks phenomenal over 9 here. I mean, it's up 5% on the day. That's great. That's really awesome. Congratulations, guys. So, let's see. I do have another one that if you guys do hit I'll be nice today. If you guys hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll give it to you. It's nuts. So, yeah, Newsmax new highs here. Cranking, looking really good. Bull is looking phenomenal here too. I'd love for IONQ to get a nice burst today, but it's going to need some help with the from the market. If the market's doing this, IONQ is going to struggle. The other ones can kind of get a mind of their own. Let's see. I have also seen that at like 6:15 tonight, Trump is going to be announcing the new Fed chair, which I have not confirmed that anywhere. And remember, there's a lot of those Twitter accounts that are just saying a bunch of garbage for clicks and views. So I have not confirmed that anywhere. So we'll kind of wait and see. I haven't seen it hit the newsfeed. Let me actually check the newsfeed right now to see. M2 money supply hits a new all-time high of 22.3 trillion. Jeez. Goldman Sachs CFO, a lot of attractive opportunities to deploy capital. They kind of have to say that. No, I don't see anything about on the actual news feeds of Trump announcing the new Fed chair tonight. They did say before Christmas. Circle looking decent as well. Yeah, guys. I mean, there's almost, you guys have kind of seen the theme over the last few weeks here. There has been too many, not only epic setups to account for and talk about on these streams, but also too many of these epic returning trades that, like, it's been really, really, really fun. Again, though, we had that period in October and most of November where it's just like, all right, sit on your hands and do nothing. Let's see. This is looking really, 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 really good over here too, for those of you guys that took this one. IO and Q looking pretty strong. Yeah, Circle looks really good. So it's the same thing that we're seeing with like IO and Q. Where's RGTI? I don't think I have an alert on this. I might. Yeah, it's very similar. So Circle, RGTI, and IO and Q are all doing very similar things off of the bases. That's why I tell you guys with the bases, a lot of the time it makes a lot more sense to trade them with shares or wait for the shift. Oh, there's BMNR. That was another one. If you guys are following me on Twitter, which you should be, just gave you guys that one. That now looks like it wants to break to the upside. Newsmax overnight. Yeah, Newsmax is cranking here. Look at that. Cranking. Oh, wow. IO and Q moving. That's above the big inflection, the bullish inflection, what do you call it? The base and break high. So anybody on IO and Q shares from that initial break is now at new highs on the gains on their position. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Looking good across the board. Newsmax still moving. There we go. Again, guys, pay attention to Pay a Premium. You guys all have the opportunity to come in, learn all this stuff. It's $1 a day for your first month. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. Use code December. I'll actually throw that link in the live chat here for you guys too, so that you guys have it. But yeah, IO and Q starting to crank. Newsmax starting to crank. I don't know, man. Pay attention to Pay a Premium. They look freaking solid. I don't know how many more times you guys need to see us do this. Bull at 990. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Newsmax is cranking now. CLSK wants to break. Let's see. Yeah, I do have another one that I want to give you guys. Yeah, that looks good too. There's another setup that I have that if you guys, I'm going to be nice today. If you guys hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll give it to you. If you don't, I'm just saving it for LTMP. But it's another really dirty one. Let me see. It might break today. I don't know, though. Nah, it might. But, I mean, you guys might have a day or two. But after today, I mean, if you guys don't hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll just save it for the group. Newsmax really looking good here. That's exactly what we want to see on day one, guys. Exactly what we want to see. Oh, no likes, and I'll tell you it isn't AMC. No, it's not AMC. Yeah, PAAS looking really good too. Alfie brought this one up. Again, that silver setup was a little wonky, but the silver names over it, the silver's just ripping. I do like gold here too. Good setup. I mean, you guys all saw the nasty GLD trade off the weekly breakout there at what 317. You hit a what 1 to 20 risk to reward trade on that thing. Absolutely phenomenal. Looking like it could do it again. I don't expect this to be as big as this, but still a really good looking chart there. Bull looks great. CLSK looks great. Is BMNR starting to go? Because that's another one. That looks good. That looks really good. I think that's new highs on IO and Q. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, looking real good, guys. Real good. So we'll see what happens with Powell tomorrow. But the interesting thing, guys, is that if, let's just say, for example, that Trump does announce the Fed chair tonight, it makes what Powell says tomorrow at the FOMC meeting a lot less meaningful. QBTS, if you can take a look at that one. That looks phenomenal as well. Guys, the quantum names look really ridiculous here. RGTI, meh. I mean, it looks okay, but there's better ones. Like IO and Q is the one that looks the best, then QBTS, then RGTI, I would say. What about QUBT? That's another one. How does that look? This looks phenomenal. You're just right under the 200 EMA, so it's probably going to struggle a little bit. But think about it like this. So there's been that talk over the last few months about the shadow Fed chair, where when the Trump administration does announce the new chair of the Fed, circle back in business. Yeah, there's another one. that the market is going to pay a lot more attention to what the new Fed chair is going to say versus what Powell is going to say. Because the market, again, is always forward looking. So if they have a light at the end of the tunnel, it's going to give the market a little bit of hope, because the market is just in desperate, they're really desperate for rate cuts. Why? I mean, you can see the labor market weakening. Inflation, again, the Fed has already said that they're okay with letting inflation run a little bit above target. They haven't said this word for word. They've basically said it. They're okay with letting inflation run a little bit above target as long as growth is not sacrificed. So they're really going to be paying a lot more attention to the labor market. And as we saw over the last kind of month and a half here, when those expectations of rate cuts started to move down, that's when the market really started to freak out. Oh, there's CIFR again. Wow, yeah, you can take that as well. So, yeah, you guys are saying Bitcoin's moving? Yeah, CIFR looks really good here. If Bitcoin, where are we at in relation to the prior all-time high zone? Kind of in the middle of it. So, I'm not all that confident right now in Bitcoin. Just, you have to get above and hold 94,000. That's really where you have to get above on Bitcoin in order for me to be like, all right, we're out of the woods on this thing. BMNR looks pretty good. Newsmax looks great. IONQ still looking good. GSAT still looking good. I mean, the countless moves, guys, that I've handed out to you guys are looking good here. Circle still looking good. Bull is looking phenomenal over here. You gonna open any positions today? Well, I don't know. It depends. I already have Newsmax. You guys on in LTMP already saw this one. Boom, right around that 960 entry. Looks great. Yeah, that was on. Here's BMNR moving. Here's the other thing too, though, Oleg. What I never want anybody to do, and you all have to get this out of your heads, and this is something that if you don't realize it right now, you will realize it eventually. I just hope it's not too late. One of those things is that if you are trying to follow other people around in the market, you will never have the success that you think you want, ever. You just won't. What you have to really put the focus in on is actually learning the skills to have long-term success. There is a very specific reason, guys, why I am able to come out and show you guys gains from the group that like nobody else has. It's not because everybody is just an alert crackhead that's just like, ooh, I'm just gonna fall. No. The main things that you all have to understand are the exact reasons behind when and why you're entering the trade, how you're going to manage it when you're in it, and the exact reasons when and why you're going to exit. If you can understand those things, you are golden. If you're going to be one of those individuals that says, I'm just going to try and go for quick money, good luck to you. It's not going to work. Sorry. That's just one of the truths about the market that everybody will learn eventually. But if you want to actually witness the gains that you see me showcasing all the time from the results and the success stories of the group, you easily can do it. It's not hard. But if you want to have different results than everybody else, guys, you have to think and act differently than they do. It's as simple as that. So that's why I make it so accessible for you guys to come in and learn. Get your first month for literally $1 a day to LTMP. Again, I'll throw the link back in the link's already in the live chat there for you guys. It's pinned to the top. Use code December. And you guys will be good to go. Ooh, market nuke. GSIT. Let's take a look at that. That looks really nasty. That looks really good. I love that. Yeah, market just got smacked there. What happened? I just see silver tops record as at 60 as traders bet on lower rates. I think that's really close to Newsmax new highs, looking phenomenal on that new position here. Really, really good action out of that to start. IONQ is looking good. Bull is looking great. A lot of awesome moves today, guys. So congratulations to everybody that's been actually paying attention, coming in and learning these things. Like I was saying to you guys over the last few months here, it's like the times when the market is slow are the perfect time for everybody to come in and actually learn and to take the time to learn how to operate in the market when the conditions start to open up and things look a lot better. Because what's going to happen, and you guys saw this during the period where it was like 35 10x trades in like 3 months, is I kept saying, I told you after the first 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I just kept telling you, these are not going to stop. And what a lot of people do, it's the same thing. It's like chasing. They just wait for the things to happen versus preparing now to be able to witness all sorts of these great gains, and they're going to miss them, and that's okay. I mean, you want to miss them, you want to miss them. BM&R is looking phenomenal here too. So again, tweeted that one out. Make sure you guys have notifications on Twitter if you missed it. I don't know how else to help you, you know? Fig. This looks great though. GSIT. I love that. Actually, we're going to do this first. Hold on. Where is this? I really love that. I'll probably tweet that one out too. What was this? 740? Oh, frick. I scrolled. There you go. Let's see. What else we got here? Bold 990. There we go. Newsmax new high. Oh my God, guys. Look at this. KULR looking good. Yeah, that's another one. Bang. Yeah, that looks really good there too. I don't know, guys. I'm just going to keep handing out the best setups in the market. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. Everybody loves to make it way harder than it needs to be. I don't know why people love to do that. Newsmax, new highs. Bang. Circle moving today too? Yeah. They are, so many of them are moving today, guys. Yeah, there's Circle. CIFR is another one on the rebreak there. Can I look at Poet? Yes. And again, guys, as you guys are filtering in here, keeps... Ooh, that looks good, but it's a little wonky. Make sure you guys are still hitting that like button on the way. And if you guys... I have one nasty looking setup to give you guys. If you guys, I'll be nice today. If you guys hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll give it to you. If not, it's just going to get saved for the group. They already have it. It was right on the pre-market plan. Oh my God, Newsmax. Here, guys... We hit 931 on Newsmax, or what is the actual level? 930 on Newsmax today, that's break even. That would be day one, 1 to 3 risk to reward, break even. And it's at a perfect level there too. That's awesome. Yeah, we're looking to go risk-free on that one. That would be very, very, very nice to see today. If we can get that nice little additional push there on Newsmax, throw stops at break even, and then just let that thing go. This has so much potential. Like, and also, for those of you guys that are sitting on the sidelines here, you don't buy this now. This is not the time to be buying Newsmax at all. You buy it when at the origin of the move, which is, again, like you guys all had this on the stream this morning. Here you go. There's another one. Iowa and Q still looking pretty decent. BM&R is looking good. Bull is looking phenomenal. Circle's looking good. GSAT's just kind of chopping around here, but that's still nicely in profit. Stops at break even on that one. Ooh, market wicking. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin's moving. I mean, ETH is probably going to. The Ethereum chart looked a lot better than Bitcoin's does. Like this right here. You are close to the 200, but this looks a lot better than Bitcoin. I'd love to see Bull get back to 10 today. 10 cents. 10 cents away, guys. That'd be great. So you're almost halfway there on the like button for me to give you that setup. We'll see if you guys can do it. But yeah, a lot of epic moves today. Congratulations, guys. These are the moves that we're waiting for. Newsmax, bang. FISV. Let's take a look at that. FISV here, Pfizer. I mean, I see what you're saying. The daily chart looks really good on this thing. I just, off of earnings gap downs, I don't really like. You know, I don't like big earnings gap, playing stuff off of big earnings gap downs. You can do it if you want to. It's just I really rarely want to be doing that. You can, so here's the caveat to this. If you are going to do it, it has to be shares because it'll take almost way too long. In a lot of cases, there'll be too much choppiness with the options in order to get those big bursts that you need to be able to make them free or to get those big multi-100 or multi-1000% gains that a lot of the time we're nailing. So you can still get the crazy risk to reward, but you're probably going to want to trade them with shares. You don't like sharing the secret chart? Fair. I mean, if you guys in LTMP just want to keep them secret, that's fine. It'll be everybody else on the live stream here that has to hit the like button. Beyond's waking up? Hold on. Yeah, it's still there. If it holds the 10, I'd still be okay with it, but... Oh, there's SSP. Yeah, little wonky chart here, but this does broadcasting. Why are all of these looking really good? Huh, that's interesting. I wonder what's going on with this. Because, like, you have Newsmax ripping, you have SSP going. Plug looks epic. Does it now? Bull, guys, Bull might hit 10 today. It looks okay. You like sharing, so you liked twice? Well, you guys are almost halfway there, so we'll see. I want to see Newsmax get to that 930 area, and then we can, what do you call it? Then we can go risk-free on it. Stop at break even, and then just let it go. Like, seriously, guys, if you, and this is why I keep trying to harp on this with you guys. Like, if Newsmax gets a nice move here, even up to this level right here, like, what is this? Like, 1140, like, what's your risk to reward to that? Oh, 1 to 12? Okay, that means you risked 1% of your account and made 12 back. Okay, so then you have to go out and lose 12 trades in a row in order to just be back at break even. And this is why I say all the time, it's like, I don't know why everybody in the market doesn't operate the way we do, because think about it, you need one. All of these people out there day trading and doing all this other stuff, they're actively operating and choosing to operate in the almost most inefficient manner in the market and saying, I'd rather make less money. I don't understand that, you know? Like, just think about the math. And it's like, it's a very simple reason why you see everybody love the way that we operate in the market. It's not difficult. It's very simple. It doesn't take very much time at all. Like, a lot of people always say, they're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this if I have a job. It's like, well, if you have access to your phone and you can see the alerts on the watch list and they hit your phone and you just enter, set your stop, set your take profits, you're done. Okay, it hits another alert along, like in this example here, you saw a Newsmax hit. Now you're waiting for it to hit 930 to go break even. You throw your stop at break even and you've got your first target up at 1136. Do you know how much you have to watch the chart after that? You don't. That's the best part. Bull is looking really good here though. CRSR, is that one looking good still? Yeah, that one's still looking really good there. So again, you guys all have the link to $1 a day to hop in for your first month. Use code December. Or not, and you're just gonna keep sitting here watching me victory lap every single week. That's okay too, because this isn't gonna stop, just like I've told you guys before. So, IO and Q, again, still looking good here. You want, I mean, you want to see this thing get a little bit more continuation here, but it's going to need a little bit of help from the market. So if the market starts pushing, you get IO and Q moving a little bit there. Newsmax, still looking great. Again, I want to see that thing in order for me to go risk-free. Right up at that 930 area, that would be really good. BM&R is still looking pretty good here, off to a hot start. So congratulations for those of you guys in that one. Bull is looking good. Circle off of that share trade here is still looking good. What do I think about Fig? Let's take a look. That looks really good there too. Not the greatest, but it does look very good. So let's see. What's up, Arthur? How you doing? I'm hungry. Yeah, BM&R looks really good there. Let's see. All right, so you guys are halfway there for that other setup. I'll take a look and see where it is. That still looks ridiculous. So, yeah, if you guys, I'll be nice. Say if you guys hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll give you that one next setup that I'm hunting. If not, saving it for LTMP. BM&R, new highs. There you go. There you go. Shit on your hands. Yeah, pretty much. CLSK ripping. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Alex really good there too. That, I mean, you guys know I don't really like the miners, but they do look good. And I hate BM&R too. I already talked about Fig like 3 times. Bull hunting 10. Is it actually getting close to 10? Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That deserves a tweet. That deserves a tweet. That looks really good, guys. This 10 to 11 area is going to be tough to get through, but this is an unbelievable start on this name. I don't have a whole lot of it. I probably bought like, I don't know. Let me look. I don't know. I probably bought like 25,000 of it. I want more. I want 50,000 of it. What do you think Paul will say tomorrow? I think Paul's going to say a lot of crazy stuff tomorrow. But like, think about what we talked about earlier in the stream. If it's actually true that Trump is going to be announcing the new Fed chair tonight, then a lot of what Powell says tomorrow becomes a lot less relevant. RR, isn't that a robotics company? Yeah. Oh my, guys, I can't even, like, there are so many insane setups out there. This is literally why I've been telling you guys over the last 2 months here when the market was a little bit slow. This is the time to start coming in, learning how to execute on these setups here, because when they fire, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You guys saw it last week, and I think the week before too, that there's just going to be like, we come on these streams, and it's going to be one of the craziest levels of victory lapping that you guys have ever seen. And it's like, I tried to warn you guys that these moves are just going to keep happening, but you have to know how to execute them. You know? So, again, you can either pay attention or not. It's not going to change anything we're doing. Yes, looks good. IONQ struggling a little bit there, but we'll see what happens with that. RR does look good. Circle, honestly, like, you do have a re-entry on Circle, like, right now. Not even a re-entry, like a secondary entry if you wanted it. You gotta know how to execute them. That's what we harp on the most in the group, is making sure that you guys understand the exact reasonings behind when and why you're entering, how you're gonna manage the trade when you're in it, and exactly when and why you're gonna exit. Because that's, like, I know, like, this is from my perspective here, I know what each and every single one of you guys needs in order to actually start having success, and it's not hard. It's really not that difficult. Like I used to say all the time, like, I could teach a 4-year-old how to do this stuff. It's not difficult. The hard part, again, is listening to when I say, you might want to relax here in the market. That comes with time and experience. BM&R looking great here. Look at that. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, where's GoPro? That looks good there too. Hi, 1Q. Again, we still need Newsmax to get to about 9:30 to go risk-free on that thing. Well, everything's looking great here, though. Bull's looking phenomenal. Look at that. Stopped out. Oh, it did? Yeah. I love that GSIT. That's a really good one. Let's see. How are you guys doing on the like button? Because I want to give you guys this next setup. I mean, here's the other thing, too. Okay, the last time that we did this and you guys actually hit the like button, you guys got a 300% trade on Pinduoduo. The next time that I tried to get you guys to do this, 200 likes on the stream, it was FedEx, and that was 3,000%. But you guys didn't hit the like button, so I didn't give it to you. I gave it to LT. I kept it for LTMP. So, think about it. It's very simple. All you got to do is start listening. That's it. Just listen. I'd love to see bull crack 10 today. I'm going to throw a little alert on that thing. Just to see. What do I think of Microsoft? That's going to need a week or two in order to flatline here. But again, it's not really my favorite look right now. It's like, meh, you know. What was I going to do? I was about to do something. Oh, I know what I was about to do. Where is that? 5326? Cool. Pins looks really good. We talked about that one this morning. It's been on the watch list too, I think. You think tomorrow will be the sell the news event? I think you're thinking about things in the wrong way. I think 99% of people are thinking about almost every event in the market in the wrong way. I think the price action that happens tomorrow, based on what Powell says, is pretty irrelevant. That's what I think. You can't think, because what people are going to look at is like, they're going to say, oh, it did this today, so this is going to tell us what it's going to do over the next however many months. It's like, I don't really need, none of you guys too, especially if you're reading just the actual data that's coming out and the statements that are made. You don't need to look at any charts to understand what the market will probably do next. When you see and there's a lot more variables too this time. It's like, okay, well, if Trump does announce Hassett as the Fed chair, the next Fed chair, well, people aren't really going to be looking at what Powell says and put that much weight on what Powell says anymore. They're more going to be looking at what Hassett says. And what has Hassett been saying? He's going to cut rates. So there's a lot more variables. It's like a lot of the time people are going to make such a big deal out of one specific event that actually doesn't matter. We know what the overall economic conditions are right now. It's like, are they going to cut? Yeah. Is he probably going to do a hawkish cut? Probably, because the Fed is always, especially this Fed, is going to continuously look at the economic data and like scoff at it almost. They're going to be like, oh, well, inflation's still above target, but like this, that, the other, but the unemployment, it's just like, okay, we know what they're going to do. At the end of the day, think about it, all the things that we were talking about over the last 2 months here, where all of the rate cut expectations started to go wildly out of whack, and I just sat here and I was like, I literally don't care about this because we know what the Fed is going to end up doing. We know they're going to cut in December. Why? Because the data is in support of it. The fear of not getting the economic data that the market kind of wanted was not really all that realistic because we had enough data almost in the past and nothing too crazy happened. You didn't see a wild oil spike. You didn't see all of these other crazy things happening that would suggest that inflation was going to massively spike to the upside. And we've seen this happen so many times. We've seen it happen with the Fed coming out all of basically after the election and then most of this year saying that tariffs were going to be, oh, that's an interesting one. NEM, that's a really good one. That's another really, really, really good one, guys. That you kept seeing, like, they're like, oh, tariffs are going to cause a massive inflationary effect. And it's like, okay, no, they're not. If anything, they're actually going to cause a deflationary effect because of the demand argument that I've been outlining for you guys. You know, it's like, if you can look at what they say, but you also have to look at the reality of the situation that we're in. And the one thing that I kept saying about that tariffs inflationary stuff is like, okay, maybe. But the problem is that the Fed was treating it as the base case. Is saying, no, it is going to cause this. And it's like, you can't say that. You can say maybe it's going to, but you can't say it is going to cause this. Because when that happens, the market freaks out about it because they're going to look at the Fed and what Jerome Powell is saying as like the gospel. The Fed, in more times over the last 5 years here, has more often than not been wrong than they've been correct. So why would we then take the comments that the Fed is telling us and say this is then what's going to happen? Well, it wouldn't make logical sense for us to do that. We can think about what they're saying and how the market's going to react to it, but the main thing at the end of the day is always going to be what is the data actually showing us and what are the overall conditions that we are in telling us? That's the most important part. And like going back to your question, Arthur, is like what happens tomorrow? It's like, are we going to get some sort of crazy economic data tomorrow? Are we going to get, no. So it's like, okay. They can do whatever they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say. It doesn't change anything, if that makes sense. Bull and BMNR looking good. Oh, yeah. Bull, are we back? How close are we to 10 right now? 993 looking really good. Oh, we got really close to 10. 997. Look at that. And then BMNR, yeah, if you guys were paying attention on Twitter, there we go. There's another one. There's another really good one, guys. Off to a very, very hot start on this one off of this break right here at 36.64. Whoa, rip, rip, rip. You're welcome. You are welcome. IONQ still looking pretty good. GSAT, just kind of forming another setup here. I want to see where Circle is. Circle's still looking good on that secondary entry here above 88.12. Anybody that's still in the break from 81.58, I mean, it doesn't look that big on the chart, but think about what percentage move that is. It is pretty significant here on share. 8% already on shares on Circle in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days? I don't know. Pretty good. Pretty good, guys. KULR, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, okay, so that's another one. You guys, everybody in LTMP, again, got this. This was on the watch list from last week, wasn't it? Going into this week? Yeah, 328 entry. The stock's trading at 399, setting up again, looking really good, like it wants to make a continuation move up. This is already on KULR, guys. You're at a 1 to 3.6 risk to reward. That is risk-free territory. You can move your stop up to break even and just let that thing go. Target some big levels of resistance overhead if you want to take some profits off the table at some point, and then you're just going to ride the trend higher. Very simple. Well, BMNR is flying all over the place right now. Jeez. Hello. But yeah, hopefully, again, you guys are kind of seeing this and learning and saying, okay, this is probably the way that you want to be operating in the market, and it's, oh, what do we got here? Oh, geez. Romeo, 416% on serve at a path. 314%. MTW, I remember that one. There you go. Look at that move. This is another really good one, guys. So 137% on that one. So this is another thing I'd like to outline for you guys here too. And it's something that I've been highlighting a lot recently. So DAB right now has a really, really awesome gain on his options position of about 137%. Okay. The reason why I'm talking to you guys so much about shares too recently is that look at the risk to reward on this. 1 to 4.5. So if you risked 1% of your account on the trade, you'd be up 4.5%. And with options, you should have the same risk, meaning that the position size is your risk. So you have 1% of your account in the trade. But the shares trade returned you 4.5 times your risk, and the options trade returned you 1.37 times your risk. Right? Still a great move. It just depends on how you want to take advantage of it. And you could hold this forever if you wanted to. So Newsmax chopping around, still looks great. IONQ doing its thing. Market's starting to move a little there. Hello. KULR looking for 4. Again, guys, the amount of moves right now, that's just almost too many to count. It's been awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for coming in and learning and not making my brain bleed. I appreciate it. So yeah, everybody, again, you guys can all get your first month for $1 a day. Use code December. I'm going to throw the link in the live chat for you guys. If you guys have any questions on what the group entails, what we do, all those, just ask. I'm always around to answer. MTW was a banger. I was only able to find thanks to the LTMP method. Big dab. Congratulations, buddy. All right. What did I want to look at? CoreWeave? Yeah, that's another one. So the base on CoreWeave, guys, was right here. This was the break on CoreWeave, 83.35. So now it's at what? 89.85? Another good one there. Another really, really good one there. Like, think about it. It's like pick your poison. Oh, Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin's really moving. Hold on. Where's BMNR right now? Look at that. And think about it. I gave each and every single one of you guys. If you don't have notifications turned on for my X account, I don't know what you're doing. 1 hour ago at 10:08 a.m., handed BMNR to you on a silver platter. The stock was trading at 35.88. We are now almost above 38.50. It's almost a $3 move in what? An hour and 15 minutes on BMNR? Yeah, Circle looks good. Poet looks good. There are so many epic ones, guys. So many. Great work to everybody in LTMP. Yeah, there it goes. Looking great. Looking really good there. Congratulations, guys. Really, really great work. And I was outlining Bull the entire time for you guys too. Like what, guys? There's a tweet. There's probably multiple tweets on this one where Bull was trading up in here, and what was I saying? I probably did it here and also down in here. I said ideally what we want to see on Bull is a very, very strong base below 10. I wanted to see this thing drop below 10, ideally around 8. That's what I was looking at for Bull here. You can go back on my Twitter account if you want to find that. You guys can go share it with. I mean, it's out there for you guys. Then what did we see? Really, really nice drop, little consolidation. Well, right around 8. You got the amazing earnings that they released, a nasty wick down. Then we started talking about this being the relative bottom here on Bull. Just looking at this candle here, the buyer stepped up big time. Then what did we wait for? Okay, so we had this nice move up here. I ended up hitting this the first time at around 920 as like an initial entry because I didn't want to miss it. And then you got that perfect, if you wanted it as a short-term trade, you had it right around 950. Boom, right up. Now you're looking at Bull getting over 10. There's too many to even count. So I have another one for you guys. If you get 100 likes on the stream, I'm feeling nice today. I'll give it to you. But if not, I'm saving it for LTMP. Yeah, and then if Newsmax somehow, I mean, I didn't think it was going to get above 9 today, but if it somehow gets to 930 today, that's move stops to break-even territory and just let it go. And just let it rip, you know? What else? Why does BMNR keep flashing down to 35? That's weird. It could be the spread on it. Wow, Jay. Oh my God. 246% on TE. That was a Dave ticker. 246% on Path. Guys, I'm just looking at the community gain section in the group here. 137% on MTW. 314% on Path. Look at what the hell is this doing? 416% on Serve. Guys, really, really awesome work. Oh, Cody up 7.5% on bull shares. Pay attention or pay a premium. Look at us, guys. Just continuous victory lapping. I love it. What? BM&R, stop. Whatever you're doing, don't do that anymore. Stop doing weird stuff down to 35. I don't want to put this on the 1 minute and it's going to look ridiculous. What are we doing, guys? This is going to get... You're all banned from doing this. Stop it. Look at this garbage that I see right here on the 1 minute time frame. What are you doing? I want to see one on... What? Okay, it did it again. Oh. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be spreads. Gotta be spreads. But yeah, congrats, guys. Just gonna keep doing it. Just gonna keep paying them out. Bull looks really good. It just... I do think that you're going to see a lot of turbulence in this area right here. You're going to see it rip, tank. Because if you think about it like this has been an area in which the buyers and sellers have really battled at over, or in a couple of instances here. You had this really nice base, which I also gave you guys too. This was a nasty trade on bull from, what was this, 11 something? 1175 all the way up to 18. That was really good. Then you started to see them try again here. The buyers were not strong enough. You broke down. You kind of retested, came to the downside. Now you have to see the buyers be strong enough to push this thing back through. Now, after the recent earnings, I think it's pretty likely that they end up doing that. But it's a matter of when, you know? Oh, whoa. Hold on. We love Vix for his trades and lessons, but we don't talk about his impact on reaching the youth enough. To hear more, type Vix touch. Nope. Please don't do that. I don't touch. No, that's not real. I don't touch children. Shares are so much better. I keep telling you. Hello, what's up, Eli? How you doing, man? Let's see. IONQ, see how was that? Newsmax looking great. BM&R looking phenomenal. I mean, again, guys, hand it out to you guys on a silver platter. How many... The thing I say all the time to you guys is, like, the way that we operate in the market, it is very clear, especially if you guys haven't seen it after, like, the 35 10x plus trades in, like, the last, I don't know. Now it's, like, 4.5 months. The question isn't whether or not what we're doing is the right way to be operating the market, or if it will work for you. The question is, how many more are you going to actively choose to miss? You know? KTOS move, but you didn't take it? Yeah, that was another good one. I know a couple of people are in this one. This is a good one. You took Disney yesterday? Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. I just don't... It was chopping too much around the 10. I don't like how close it is to the 200 either. It looks okay. I wouldn't have been looking at this one. Newsmax, though. Gem, LTMP. IBM weekly? I don't think so, but I'll take a look. Daily's just a slow grind. The weekly, no, I don't like that. Pay attention or pay a premium. Less trades, more profits. Josie, what's up? Just wait. Just wait for what, Daily Taylor? What are we waiting for? Newsmax. I want to see 930 get smacked today. That's what I want to see. I'd like that. I'd love for IONQ to go on a ripper. This is a nasty looking chart. It's got to get some continuation though. Market looks great. Where's my baby today? Ooh, that looks okay. My baby, AMD. Yeah, so for those of you guys that are new, which is probably a couple of you guys, I own a bunch of AMD still. My average is $11.39. I love that. I love this ticker. Made me a lot of money over the years. Cardano. Actually, I'll probably give you guys some crypto setups too. There are only a few instances throughout the... it's already breaking. There are very few instances throughout the year where crypto is actually something that you really want to pay close attention to. Or it's in the cycles, really. And the thing about crypto is if it doesn't look absolutely picture perfect A+, you don't touch it. Which it should that should be how you're operating anyway. But generally, the best setups in crypto, they trade so technically. What do you think? You should hold your SoFi shares or hold them your average is 10? I think you should hold it until the thesis changes, Arthur, just like we were talking about yesterday. Up 4% on your SATL shares trade and 4.5% on your Newsmax share. Great work, guys. Great work. Yeah, I can look for some in the crypto space, but like Newsmax? What am I up on the Newsmaxes? US BLS, December's Consumer Price Index to be released on January 13th. IWM new all-time high. Ooh, what am I up on? 5.5% on my Newsmaxes. Expecting a hawkish Fed despite the rate cuts. I mean, I've said this a couple of times today. I just don't care what they say. I don't think any of you should either. Like, they're not right. They're hardly ever right in what their expectations are for the future. Like, I just don't. I don't care. Like, honestly, like, think about. I want you guys to think about it like this. When everything starts freaking out in the market and I just go, yeah, whatever, I just don't care, what ends up happening? Now, again, if there's actually something to freak out about, I'll tell you. Oh, BMNR, there we go. I think it's obvious that LTMP has the edge. Oh, we absolutely do. You guys see it all the time. And it's, guys, it's $1 a day for your first month to hop in for those of you guys that are interested. So I'll send the link in the live chat here for you guys too, just so you guys have it again. It is pinned to the top, and in order to get that discount, you got to use code December. You guys use code December, you'll be good to go. And then I should be able to make a YouTube video for you guys today too. I'm going to try. It's a good one. It'll probably be on what Michael Burry was just talking about again. I know you guys like the Burry videos. The Burry and the Tom Lee videos you guys really like. TMQ, you take a look at that. Trilogy Metal. Ooh, that looks fun. But I like this better. From a chart perspective, I like GSIT. That looks nasty. Look at that. That looks ridiculous. That one's a freebie for you guys. We could break this one down. GSIT breaks 740. That's go time. But the other one that I really like, ooh, Dave, I like that chart. I just think it's too close to the 200. But the other one that I really like, if you guys hit 100, I don't think you're gonna have enough time for it today, but if you hit 100 likes on the stream, I'll give it to you. If not, I'm saving it for the less trades, more profits group. What a day, guys. Congratulations to everybody that's been following along, paying attention, understanding how to actually operate in the market by taking the very short amount of time to learn. Good work. Bull looking great. BMNR, bang. GSIT, another crazy one. That looks really good. So, again, pay attention or pay a premium, guys. How many more are you going to miss? Do I ever short stocks? Rarely. I won't short anything, but I'll have puts on things sometimes. I usually like the inverse ETFs a lot better. But yeah, look at these moves. I mean, it's just right in front of you guys. You guys saw the BNMNR call out. We've been talking about the Newsmax all day. We've still got IONQ potentially cooking up here again. That's not a great candle on the market, though. The last 15-minute candle on the market was not great. You got to be a little careful of that. Bull looks good. Everything's looking good, guys. So, all right. It is 11:30. We're going to be wrapping it up for today. Just letting our positions cook. Seeing what we can get tomorrow with FOMC. I will be... Okay, so here's how it's going to go tomorrow. We're not going to do the stream for you guys, the public stream, at this time slot tomorrow. The private stream for LTMP in the morning is still going to happen. But then I'll be live for the FOMC meeting. We'll be breaking everything down there for you guys to make sure it makes a bunch of sense for everybody. So make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. If you don't already, make sure you have notifications turned on for my Twitter account, because if you don't, I mean, you're going to miss things like BM&R all the time. So thanks for the great stream. No problem, guys. So again, make sure you guys are dropping likes on the stream, sharing it with a friend. I don't think anybody's really handing out the level of gains that we are over here. So again, pay attention or pay a premium. The link for you guys that still want to hop into LTMP, get your first month for $1 a day, is code December. The link's in the live chat. We'll see you guys in there.